TTS. Imagine a day when the sun simply vanished, leaving Earth in total darkness. The sky turns black, not a star in sight, and temperatures plummet instantly. Plants stop photosynthesis. Ecosystems collapse in silence. Oceans begin to freeze from the surface down as heat dissipates. Animals face extinction in hours, unable to adapt to darkness. Humans struggle to maintain warmth as energy grids overload. Food supplies spoil, crops fail, and famine spreads. Air becomes bitterly cold. Ice storms ravage unprotected regions. Volcanoes and tectonic activity increase due to rapid cooling. Society collapses as panic overtakes rational thought. Power grids fail under sudden demand for heating. Night lasts indefinitely, reshaping human perception of time. Survival becomes a race against freezing temperatures. The ocean's currents halt, altering weather systems globally. Atmosphere begins to cool rapidly. Winds intensify unpredictably. Polar ice caps expand, covering previously habitable lands. Freshwater sources freeze, threatening survival of remaining populations. Energy crises worsen, as fuels become scarce and transport halts. Cities darken as generators fail, leaving pockets of desperate survivors. Animals that rely on light either hide or perish. Human psychology deteriorates with endless night. Communication networks fail, isolating communities. Fire becomes precious for warmth and cooking. Desperation drives humans to extreme measures for survival. Starvation becomes inevitable as supply chains collapse. Cold-blooded creatures may survive longer, creating new ecological balance. Night dominates entirely, reshaping the planet's daily rhythm. Wind patterns shift violently as temperature gradients destabilize. Ice storms fracture buildings and infrastructure. Glaciers advance, consuming low-lying regions. Wildfires cease, replaced by frozen wastelands. The aurora dances wildly as magnetic fields interact with cooling atmosphere. Volcanic eruptions increase air particulates, blocking remaining sunlight reflections. Air pressure changes create massive storms. Coastal cities flood or freeze unpredictably. The human population dwindles rapidly, leaving ghost cities. Animals dominate regions humans can no longer inhabit. Subterranean shelters become humanity's only refuge. Firelight becomes sacred, a symbol of life. People adapt to darkness by enhancing other senses. Artificial light becomes the lifeline for survival. Society's structure collapses. Survival replaces politics. The sun's absence changes chemistry of the atmosphere over weeks. Oceans darken, reflecting only artificial light. Glaciers consume farmlands, forcing migration underground. Wildlife evolves rapidly in response to freezing and darkness. Human history becomes a story of struggle in perpetual night. Solar panels become useless, forcing new energy solutions. Earth cools globally, reducing storm intensity but increasing ice. Humans may eventually evolve or migrate to artificial biospheres. Long-term survival depends on technology, cooperation, and adaptation. Every day is a fight against entropy without sunlight. History rewrites itself in the shadow of a dead sun. The atmosphere thickens with frost and cold fog. Volcanic activity continues to shape a frozen world. Humans remember the sun only in stories and holograms. Artificial warmth becomes a cultural foundation. Nighttime dominates, redefining the concept of day. Finally, life adapts, but the world is forever changed.